It was a fine autumn. The blackberries were ripe, the nuts were ready, and the mice of Brambly Hedge were very busy. Every morning they went out into the fields to gather seeds, berries and roots, which they took back to the store stump and carefully stowed away for the winter ahead. On this particular morning, Lord Woodmouse was going out early with his daughter Primrose.
Oh, what a glorious day. You can smell those ripe blackberries just waiting to be picked.
Come on, Papa. I know where we can find the biggest berries in the hedge.
Hello, Lord Woodmouse. Hello, Primrose.
Good morning, Wilfred. And what a beautiful morning it is.
Wilfred, what are you doing?
I'm going on an adventure. What else would you expect from an intrepid explorer like me?
Well, nothing, I suppose. Have fun.
Wait, don't you want to come with me?
No, thank you, Wilfred. I'm going on my own adventure.
You are? When?
Now.
But berry picking isn't an adventure.
Oh, really? And who said it isn't?
Everyone knows that adventures are exciting.
Well, so is berry picking with my father. Come along and see.
Primrose, Wilfred, are you two coming or not?
Oh, all right.
My, it has been a good harvest. It looks as if the store stump is full already.
Not exactly full, Mrs. Eyebright, but very close. Mrs. Apple and I are just trying to find space for today's gatherings.
Good morning, Mrs. Eyebright. If you find a place for this, dear, then we'll have room for that.
I think there could be a problem.
Good morning, Pig. You'd better make some room in the stores for all the blackberries that we're about to pick.
There definitely is a problem.
Hello, Grandpa.
Hello, Mr. Apple. Do you need some help with that box?
Yes, I do, Wilfred. And no, I don't.
It's nothing for you two to worry about. Run along before Lord Woodmouse finds all the biggest berries.
No, I'm going to find the biggest berries.
Not if I get there first.
If you hold this, dear, then I'll have room for your berries, Mrs. Eyebright. Thank you, Mrs. Apple.
Any suggestions? What is it?
I smell a storm. Could be a big one. Still a fair way off, but we'd better warn all the mice who are out harvesting. They'll have to move a little quicker than they thought to get everything in before the rain.
We'll have to move a little quicker to find room for it all.
Oh, don't worry about finding room, dear. Now, if you'll just hold this... There's just the right amount of space for this last basket.
Yeah, that's splendid, my dear. I'm so glad we sorted it out.
The juicy blackberries hung lush and ripe amongst the autumn brambles.
Oh, there's a beauty, Primrose.
I'll get it.
Wilfred!
It's the biggest berry yet.
Be careful, Wilfred. Don't squash Bunny.
Oh, sorry, Bunny. Well, Primrose, I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
An intrepid explorer like me needs more excitement than this. I thought maybe I'd see if I could find, the weasel.
Don't be silly, Wilfred. There's no such thing as the weasel.
That's what you think.
That's what I know.
All right. Have it your own way. Whoops.
Lord Woodmouse, Primrose.
Hello, Mrs. Eyebright. Have you come to help us pick berries?
No, Lord Woodmouse, I've come to tell you that there's a storm on the way. Can you smell it?
Now that you mention it, I can. It's coming in from the west. We'd better head for home, and quickly. There are still the mushrooms to pick.
You couldn't fit any more berries into that basket if you tried.
Are you coming, Primrose?
May I just finish filling up my basket?
All right, but don't be long.
Do you think that's enough, Bunny? Yes, I do too. Where do you think Wilfred went? He was here a moment ago. Do you think we should find him and tell him about the storm? Good. Come along then. He's not the only intrepid explorer around here.
Now this could be an adventure.
I'm back, Mrs. Krusty Bread.
Oh, goodness. Weren't you going to leave those baskets at the store stop? Yes, but the harvest's been so good. There's no more room. Father asked if we would store these here for the time being.
Oh, why, of course, Lady Woodmouse. There's plenty of room here. Oh, well, maybe not here exactly.
Is there anywhere we can put these berries, Mrs. Krusty Bread?
Why, I'm sure there is, Lord Woodmouse. Oh! Oh,
Mrs. Eyebright said there's a storm brewing.
so that's what's in the wind.
If we're going to harvest the mushrooms, we'd better go now, my dear.
Good idea. Where's Primrose?
I left her filling her basket, so I expect she's at the store stump by now.
Good. Then we'll collect her from there on our way to the mushroom patch. Here we are, Mrs. Krusty Bread.
Oh, Lady Woodmouse, that's just the place I was looking for.
Primrose, of course, wasn't anywhere near the store stump. She was having a wonderful time, wandering along all by herself on this beautiful autumn day. Or at least she thought she was all by herself.
Do you want to smell the flowers, Bunny? Lovely, isn't it? Do you know something, Bunny? I'm hungry. Are you? Yes, I thought you might be. That's better, isn't it? Now, which is the juiciest? What about this one? Do you want a bite? Is it good? Delicious. Oh, what a shame Wilfred is... Oh, no! Wilfred! I almost forgot! We're supposed to be looking for him, aren't we, Bunny? We must tell him about the storm. I wonder where he is. Let's go just a little bit further. Wilfred!
Of course, I'm sure, Daisy. I haven't seen her all morning.
Then where could she be?
I think we'd better search the hedge.
Yes, indeed. Before the storm breaks.
Primrose! Primrose! Wilfred! Wilfred! Oh, it's getting cold. We'd better go back. Oh, I wouldn't worry about Wilfred if I were you, Bunny. He's probably home by now. That is, if the weasel didn't get him. Oh, don't worry, Bunny. I was just saying that. There's no such thing as the weasel. What's that? The weasel!
Primrose ran away as fast as her legs could carry her, thinking she was being chased by the weasel. But of course, it wasn't a weasel at all.
Primrose?
Meanwhile, back at Brambly Hedge, the mice were looking everywhere for Primrose.
Primrose!
Primrose!
Primrose? Primrose!
Primrose! Oh, where are you?
Oh, I think we lost that weasel, Bunny. What do you think? Where are we? Do you know where Brambly Hedge is from here? No, I don't either. Look. Maybe somebody there can tell us how to get home.
Oh, following Primrose is harder than having an adventure of my own. Oh, Where's she off to?
Can you see anybody, Bunny? Oh!
Cousin Hazel? Is that you, Cousin Hazel?
I'm sorry, but I'm not Cousin Hazel. My name is Primrose Woodmouse.
No need to be sorry you're not Cousin Hazel. Primrose Woodmouse. Cousin Hazel isn't sorry she's not you. Why don't you come in for a cup of tea?
Oh, I'd love to.
Primrose found the tiny front door and went inside. It was very cozy. There was a thistledown carpet on the floor, and the neatly woven grass walls were covered with books and pictures. The two elderly harvest mice who lived in the house were very glad to have a visitor, even if it wasn't Cousin Hazel. They sat Primrose down and gave her a slice of cake, and showed her their album of family portraits.
Now this is Cousin Hazel.
She's our nearest relative.
That's because she doesn't live too far away.
But we haven't seen her for a while.
Nobody's getting any younger.
We find it difficult to get about now.
Would you like another slice of cake?
Oh, yes, please.
Whatever is Primrose doing in there? If she hasn't come out by the time I get to 20, I'm going up. 1, 2.
Just listen to that wind.
There's a big storm on the way.
Oh, dear. I think I'd better be going. Do you know the best way to get to Brambly Hedge?
I think if you go in that direction.
No, I'm almost certain it's better to go in that direction.
No, now that I think about it, it's best to go in that direction. Isn't it?
Never mind. I'm sure I'll find it. Thank you so much for the delicious tea.
You're welcome. Any time, my dear.
Oh, and if you see Cousin Hazel, give her our love.
I will.
18. 19. 19 and a half. Oh, good. Here she comes.
Well, Bunny, which way do you think we should go? I don't know either, but I think it's this way.
Boo!
Oh! Wilfred!
You do know how to turn berry picking into an adventure, don't you?
You mean you've been following me? The whole time?
And it was really exciting, Primrose. You're almost as good an intrepid explorer as I am.
Almost as good.
Oh, that wind is cold.
Oh, yes. Oh, I've had enough exploring. And so has Bunny. How do we get home?
That's the willow by the stream.
Is it?
Follow me.
Oh, dear. Primrose should have been home long ago.
Any sign of her?
I'm afraid not.
We looked everywhere.
Where can she be? Daisy! Daisy! Do you have news?
Yes, but it's not good. Wilfred's missing as well.
I think it's time to send out a proper search party.
Don't worry. We'll search the hedge again and then work outwards across the field. We'll find them.
Yes, we will.
We'll stay here.
Oh.
In case they come back, Betty. Someone's got to be here.
Oh, yes. You're absolutely right, Alfred.
I'll fetch the lanterns.
I'll help you light them.
Nobody knew where Primrose and Wilfred were, including Primrose and Wilfred.
Come on, Primrose. We've got to get home.
But you don't know where we're going, do you?
Well, not exactly. I don't think that was the willow by the stream after all.
What do you think's down here?
Whatever it isn't Brambly Hedge.
But maybe whoever lives down there knows where Brambly Hedge is.
Or maybe they don't.
What kind of intrepid explorer are you, Wilfred Toadflax?
Primrose? Primrose? Wait for me!
Hello? 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 Anybody home? Hello? Hello?
Nobody's here. Let's go.
Well, maybe they just couldn't hear us. Hello? One more time.
Hello! Somebody had to have heard that.
What was that?
I didn't hear anything.
Come on.
But Primrose, you're going the wrong way.
No, I'm not, Wilfred. This way.
What is this place?
It was very dark inside the tunnels, but Primrose could just see round front doors set in the walls of the branching passages. As she and Wilfred went deeper into the tunnel, it became darker still.
What's this? It's a door. Oh, be careful, Wilfred.
Sorry, Primrose. Where do you think everybody is?
Probably out harvesting. I wonder what's behind this door.
Primrose? Aren't you forgetting something?
What?
Nobody's in. Let's go.
Wilfred. Look. That's Mr. and Mrs. Harvest Mouse. And I recognise this bed from the picture they showed me.
What picture?
This must be Cousin Hazel's room.
Who's Cousin Hazel?
Just a minute, Wilfred. I want to leave a note.
Saying what?
That Mr. and Mrs. Harvest Mouse send their love. There.
Now, let's go. Please? I don't like this place.
Let's go home now.
But which way do we go?
With so many passages leading this way and that, Primrose and Wilfred had no idea which way they had come. Alarmed, Primrose picked up her skirts and ran through the maze of tunnels.
This way.
Primrose, wait for me. Primrose? Primrose? Which way did you go?
At last, Primrose saw a glimmer of light and ran towards it. The passage opened into a thick clump of brambles and briars under some tall trees. Primrose ran out into the thorny darkness.
Oh, I'm so glad to be out of there. Oh, Wilfred? Where are we? Wilfred? Wilfred? Oh, no!
It was getting darker and darker, and soon everything disappeared into the night. A fierce storm was brewing, and Primrose was lost and alone. Big drops of rain began to fall and splash through the leaves around her. Primrose huddled under a toadstool and tried not to cry.
This is what it's like to be an intrepid explorer, Bunny. I don't like it. What's that? What's that? Oh no, it's the weasel! It found Wilfred and now it's coming to get me!
Primrose?
Wilfred!
Hey, what are you doing?
I thought you were the weasel!
The weasel? There's no such thing as the weasel, remember?
You're right. Oh, I was silly to be so...
What is it? It is the weasel!
And it's coming this way! Does the weasel have 3 eyes?
Not 3, 4. It's 2 weasels. Oh, what are we gonna do?
Shh, don't move!
As Primrose watched, her panic mounting, the 4 lights became 5, and then she could just make out 5 strange figures behind them. They were shapeless and bulgy and seemed to have no heads at all. The figures came closer and closer, and Primrose realized that they were going to pass right by their hiding place.
It's not weasels.
What is it then? Monsters?
It's Grandpa!
As each of the figures turned round, Primrose recognized them. Mr. Apple, Mrs. Apple, Basil, and best of all, her own mother and father.
Primrose, you're safe.
The harvest mice said you'd gone to the woods.
But it was so dark and stormy that we'd almost given up hope of finding you.
Where's Wilfred? Here I am. Oh, thank goodness.
Let's get you two home.
Primrose was nearly asleep by the time they got to the old oak palace. Safe in her cozy little room, Primrose was soon tucked up in bed in a clean, warm nightie, with a hot, milky drink on the table beside her.
Can we visit the harvest mice tomorrow, Mama? Maybe we can help them meet up with their cousin Hazel.
That's a lovely idea, Primrose.
Oh, I'll only go if Wilfred comes with me. And will you come as well, Mama? We need an intrepid explorer who knows the way home. Oh, I promise I'll never, ever go out of the field on my own again.
Well, that's the most important thing. But even intrepid explorers get lost sometimes.
Oh, but I'm home now.
And that's all that matters.
Oh.
Ease your whiskers, rest your paws. Pies and puddings fill the stores. Sweetly dream the night away, till sunshine brings another day. Sweetly dream the night away, till sunshine brings another day.
Oh.
And as her mother sang softly, Primrose fell sound asleep.